Today, New South Wales joins Victoria and South Australia in becoming one of the first states to implement the new Safe Schools national program. The program is being launched by Human Rights Commissioner Tim Wilson right here at New South Wales State Parliament House.
We want young people to be confident in themselves so that they can dedicate their energies and talents away from suppressing or hiding an aspect of their identity and instead directing their energies towards personal growth, learning, civic mindedness, entrepreneurialism, and unleashing their maximum potential as an individual to advance their own interests and that of the general community in the process.
Safe Schools Coalition Australia is the first national coalition dedicated to creating safer and more inclusive schools for same-sex attracted, intersex and gender diverse young people. But what does the Safe Schools Coalition mean to you?
I think it means that students are able to be who they are in a safe environment.
Everybody does deserve to feel safe.
Family Planning New South Wales and Safe Schools Coalition Australia are looking forward to supporting New South Wales teachers, students and parents to create positive learning environments by providing support through professional learning, student engagement, ongoing consultation and valuable resources.
It's incredibly important to us as an organisation to be doing this work. The profound effect that it can have for young people across New South Wales, I think, is actually quite awe-inspiring. It's a bit of an honour to be a part of this.
So Tim, what has been the Human Rights Commission's role in the Safe Schools campaign?
Well, this program has been led by wonderful groups out of Victoria and Family Planning Australia, as well as the Australian Youth Foundation. The role of the Human Rights Commission has primarily been to support the development of this program because it perfectly allies with the objectives of the Commission in terms of advancing cohesion within our society.
Safe Schools Coalition Australia aims to challenge homophobia and transphobia in schools, to celebrate gender and sexual diversity, and to ensure that schools are a safe and supportive environment for all students, staff and families.
School is such an important time for development. And it's like sexuality is something that is mostly internal, but having that support network, I know just for me it would have made such a difference. And I think to have schools that are more, aware of trans issues, like any diverse gender and sexuality issues, they're just so important.
How did the New South Wales Gay and Lesbian Rights Lobby become involved with the Safe Schools program?
Well, we've been involved from the beginning, and also prior to Safe Schools there was something called the Proud Schools Coalition. Getting something like this up is quite a political endeavour. There are quite a lot of people who are not keen to see a program supporting LGBTI young people.
We've been partners in the process of applying for the funding for this particular program and have formed a coalition, obviously, with Family Planning to be able to roll this out with the support of ACON. So we're looking at setting up, or have done, set up some core reference groups to be able to develop strategy and roll out, but also to set up how we are going to practically deliver this on the ground and within the school space.
2010 has been dealing with the impacts that young people face through homophobia and transphobia for the last 30 years. So for us, being able to support a program like this in schools after the years that we've been doing education in schools is really crucial.
Safe Schools Coalition Australia provider organisations work with a range of other local or state and territory-based agencies to deliver inclusive practice and anti-homophobia and transphobia programs. Government, independent and faith-based schools will all be actively encouraged and supported to join the National Coalition.
We learn anything from the equal rights movement, it's that legislation and policies are not enough. There has to be an actual culture of inclusion. A culture of inclusion is a long and sometimes endless road. The Safe Schools Coalition is another significant step on the road to a more perfect and inclusive Australian society.
So as a high school student myself, I've been absolutely inspired by the words that have been said today, and I'm particularly interested in learning how the Safe Schools Coalition will work out for queer students. I'm Lawson Tanner for Insideout-TV.